What's up, my fellow household appliances? Your boy Eldre is back with another video. How's it going? I hope you're healthy. You know, a lot of stuff going on. If you're in America, you already know I don't even want to talk about it. So, you know me, I'm a remix guy, and I like making remix. I like reimagining songs that I enjoy in my own kind of way. Mostly I do chill, lo-fi, boom bap kind of stuff, or I do funk. I don't do too many hard-hitting trap remix kind of things, so I wanted to try that out with this Brent Faiyaz song, turning a vibey, chill R&B beat into a hard-hitting kind of slapper, you know, something that slaps, but it's also a vibe. So I made this. And now let's show you how. Alright, so here's the session. It's a little dense. I was definitely trying to try a bunch of different things, trying to give it that kind of like classic SoundCloud remix kind of feel. I don't know if I nailed it, but one thing to note about this beat, you can get the same exact drums I used for this for free. All these sounds are from the free Cymatics pack that I had in my last couple of videos, so if you want to get that, the link is in the description. Still free, still doing that crazy competition. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put the card or something right here, but there's a huge beat contest going on, 15K worth of prizes. If you didn't know, go check it out. But yeah, I mean, for what I was trying to do, those drums are just perfect, really. So first thing I did, obviously I got the acapella from vocalremover.org. That's my new spot. I'll remind you every time. Here's how it sounds.
Fuck the world, I'ma walk in erection. Spin without a thought, we do it reckless.
So my first challenge was actually just getting the key right and getting the instruments right, and I finally settled upon these chords and this Omnisphere preset as the intro. This is the first thing I did. Now you'll notice I use these exact same chord progression for every part of the beat. I just switch up the instruments. That's something I definitely don't take advantage of often. When I started making the actual beat, I ended up using this other preset, which switched it up completely kind of. And then I added just some regular Lounge Lizard Road just to sweeten it up, fill it out some. That's a vibe. So that was the main foundation I had to get first. Once I had those chords going, I started putting these drums together. So I mean, I didn't do anything special with my drums. The main technique I relied on is this nice little ticking hi-hat. It's really driving the movement, and I delayed. You can see all my drums are pretty much delayed. I talk about this a lot in my videos. This delay feature right here, you press the D and you just move these around and it provides swing. So I wanted everything to be kind of offbeat, nothing perfect and on point. And I went with the clap because claps are fire. Lastly for that was the 808 to go with the drums. This 808 is fire. It's the Cymatics Long Sizzle 808. As far as effects goes, I put a glue compressor on the 808 in order to sidechain it a bit, and I also brought the makeup a little bit just because I wanted it a little louder. But yeah, like I always say, when you have good drums, you don't really need to put a bunch of effects. I took the high end down on the clap a tiny bit just because it sounded a bit harsh. Here's a good trick to get your kicks knocking even harder. I put the glue compressor on with the soft clip. So if you're in FL Studio, there's like a soft clipper or something like that. This is essentially the exact same thing as that. Put the soft clip on and bring the makeup up until it's slapping hard enough. So that's the main meat of the beat. I want to bring you to this little switch up section where I got an arpeggio from Omnisphere, and this was just to add some variation. So here's how it sounds. Then what I did was I brought it down an octave for when the drums come in, and I sidechained the hell out of it. So look, you can already hear it without the kick. But it sounds hard. Also, this song was kind of arranged kind of weirdly. Like, he's one of the creative guys. He doesn't stick to 16 bars, 8 bars for the hook. This dude was just doing whatever he wants, breaks wherever he wants, and I just kind of had to follow that, which is why I love doing remixes, because it opens my mind to all these different things that I should be doing. For this part of the song, the vocals were going, so I really wanted to switch the drums up a little bit, so I switched up the hi-hat pattern and I brought in this rim shot to replace the clap.
Say fucked up, don't change it. Probably be dead if I was basic. But you still give me head if I had patience. I work when I want, I do what I want. She get what she want, I call her my what she want. My shit off when you tie me off, you know I be slow. Fuck the world, I'ma walk in direction.
Call that a bridge, you can call it like a breakdown, whatever you want to call it. Just don't call it trash. Okay. Another cool thing I did was add some really interesting breaks. So like, for instance, this part, I took out a bunch of the hi-hats as opposed to just a small section. Now this is personally my favorite. I took away all of my instruments and slowed down the chords big time, and then I added a slower 808 pattern as well, and I also added this little sound from Arcade, and it just makes for a beautiful little break or bridge, whatever you want to call it, and his voice to match. Oh.
Don't come around if you ain't close to me. I ain't built like them. It gotta work for me.
808 sound.
Just cause I want you don't mean I want you, I don't. You got some high hopes. High hopes. Yeah.
I'ma walk in direction. Without a thought, we do it right there.
And that's about it. Lastly, all I did was resample the whole track, turn the warp off, and transpose it down -5 to get that slow halftime effect without it like looping. And that's it. If you like that video, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Go get these drums. Comment if you're working on that contest. Make sure you do that. Links will be in the description for that and the free drum pack that I used in this video. Shout out to Cymatics. Also, how did I forget to mention Ableton greater than FL Studio and vice versa, because you know, equality. But yeah, these are both out 2 weeks only. So from Saturday to next Saturday to next Saturday, this is the only time you're going to be able to get these. So go check them out. That link will be below the drum pack link. Yeah, thank you for streaming the music. L.Dre on all streaming platforms. Appreciate the love. I'm a table. Don't let anybody tell you what you can or cannot be. L.Dre out.